Aloha. So, as promised, this next piece that I am still working on is called $86,400. And what I wanted to convey in it, well, let's first see how it goes, and then I'll talk about that. On a side note, you know, COVID and whatnot, the world we're currently living in, but this is what I rock when I don't know, I just kind of like the whole fishiness of it. Plus, it's the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Wapua'a, which is the official, the state fish of Hawaii. So to hear that again without the muffled version, it's the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. And the easiest way to remember it is say Humu twice, Nuku twice, and Apua'a is the last part. So Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. And without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. $86,400. What would you do with a daily income of $86,400? Well, what if every human on the planet was already receiving this incredible allowance, only didn't know it? Well, at one time, I was one of these seemingly less fortunate souls. What turned it all around for me was the realization that I was already receiving a daily allowance, all year round and without fail. The only caveat, none of what I receive today can ever carry over into tomorrow. I'm, of course, referring to the number of seconds contained in a single 24-hour day. 86,400 to be exact. So here's the point. I once thought that having money would solve all of my problems. That is until I found myself employed by a number of wealthy individuals who were either unfulfilled or miserable. Furthermore, time is a commodity for which even wealth can never buy more of. Kind of proud of that line. In a weird way, being around the influence of money gave me the courage to look past it in order to find the true source of wealth. Happiness and the ability to live life on my terms and do so to the fullest. Now, living life to the fullest can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But for me, it simply means taking advantage of every opportunity that is afforded to any one of us during those 86,400 seconds. There was also a time when I suffered from envy. And for what? Feelings of inadequacy compelled me to buy things I didn't need to impress people who clearly could not care less. Unfortunately, ultimately, fostering an inner attitude of gratitude became my saving grace. The moment I began giving thanks for what little I had, a shift began to occur all around me. Instead of seeing what I didn't have, gratitude opened my eyes to what life was already giving me each and every second of the day. Time. I should soften that. Time. That's what it was giving me. Anyway, remaining in gratitude, this is why we rehearse. Remaining in gratitude has given me a personal sense of ease and steadiness in the face of adversity. And nothing creates a backdraft of adversity, there goes my light, the show must go on, like manifesting your own reality. Proof in the pudding, but you work with it. So speaking of which, God, that's so funny that this is the next line. The reward of not knowing, not to plug my book, was a passion project that I am proud to have brought to fruition. But before my dream was realized, it took some courage to exercise a little bit of faith, patience, and persistence. It wasn't before long that the idea of starting Facebook Live videos became the first most exciting thing I had total control over. And what is excitement but energy? And energy is always seeking higher and higher levels of itself. So if I wanted to live an exciting life, seeking higher and higher forms of thought and creative insight would have to become part of my daily discipline. Don't get me wrong, the process is ongoing, and some days my best is not as good as others. But we all gotta crawl before we can run. And just like any form of strength training, the results are always proportionate to the level of work we put in. So it is my desire for anyone reading this to cast away old, debilitating beliefs and habits of thought that are keeping you stuck. I'm telling you, I write all this stuff for myself, and I am reading this, and I do take this to heart, and it works for me. And when I find something that works for me, that is giving me joy, that is elevated my freedom to heights that at one time I thought were impossible, I want to share that. And there's no price tag you can put on that, because you're Ohana. You're my Ohana. So anyway, I digress. Life has given me each and every... take two. Life has given each and every one of us 86,400 seconds in a day to create either the life of our dreams or continue to live out the nightmare of regret and torment. No one can tell you what your path to bliss is. Mine came about the moment I committed to just being the best version of myself on a daily basis. Besides, contrary to popular belief, there is plenty of room at the top. But no one can take you by the hand and place you there. It all begins with that little spark within that's just aching to set the world on fire. I'm a fire sign, by the way. That's the end. Close curtain, whatever you do. Anyway, so fire resonates with me. Astrology, another passion, or not passion, but just interest. So stay interested. Thank you for that. I have other pieces that I'm always working on, but it'll be interesting to see how that evolves. So whatever you're working on, thank you for sharing that with me. For the people that do phenomenal work. If you are a food lover and a lover of lovely people, I recommend the channel Love Food Ibiza. I'll put it in the thingies there somewhere. And oh gosh, there's this shark lady who's amazing. Anyway, and stay gold. All right, aloha. GoPro, stop recording.